Hey, welcome back to Chasing Growth. Today we're talking about longevity versus legacy. Longevity is something that we all fighting all the time. We all fighting for survival. We are fighting to live a little bit longer. Every commercial about pills and medicine, how to stay younger, every diet that you see out there is all about staying younger, be able to live longer, etc. But the reality is that this is really bad for our leadership. If we're leaders that are focused on stay longer in a place, we're concerned about our longevity. The reality is that we may be compromising many things. For example, not making good decisions and making decisions that are convenient for us. No investing in others. No worrying about who's next. Because we're more concerned about staying in a place, not risking our jobs, not risking our position, and stay safe as long as we can be there for a long time. Some leaders have been in some places for 20, 25 years and they haven't done absolutely nothing. If you ask them, how is this place better because you have been there this long, they have absolutely nothing to say. Many of them, they're just riding the wave, getting paid every day, making sure they don't lose their job. So you have to ask yourself this question. Do you want to be a leader that's worried about longevity or a leader who's worried about legacy? If you're a leader that's worried about legacy, that you want to leave something behind for somebody else, you will be asking yourself questions like this. How this place is better because I'm here? How this place will be better in 6 months because me? Who is replacing me? Who is taking my place when I leave? How is people getting benefit out of my leadership? How people is better because my leadership? When you start thinking that way, when you start leading that way, your leadership will be more effective. However, remember, we are all fighting this longevity thing. We all want to survive. We all want to have our job. We all want to fight anything that is scary. So you have to fight that scarcity and start focusing on legacy and thinking who is next, who is the one who's coming after you. Can they replace you? If you leave the place where you serve today, your church, your ministry, whatever you do in leadership today, that place continue because what are you leaving behind? Or you're the leader who's still thinking because you know the things, because you know the policies, and you know the rules, you have a job security, how they call it. If you're that leader and you're still focusing on longevity, I'm telling you, you're missing an opportunity. Legacy is the thing that we all should be focused all the time. Now, let me tell you one more thing about longevity. You can worry so much about yourself and being in a place for a long time, and the reality is that no one knows when is the last day for us. So don't worry about longevity. Don't worry about how long you will be in a place. Don't worry about playing it safe all the time. Invest in people, in the legacy that you live in, how you teaching people, how you preparing people, because the reality is that the leadership opportunity you have today, you have it today. You may not have it tomorrow. So you have it today, you want to focus on legacy. So the final question is, what is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? How the person who's coming next is better because your leadership. Think about that. Think about the opportunity you have, the investment that you can do in some people, because you may be the person who is influencing the next Martin Luther King, the next Billy Graham. But if you're so worried about your longevity in a place, just staying for a long time, you may be wasting this opportunity. When you think about your children, it's the same thing. It's the legacy you're leaving behind. Is my father was a good father, my father invested in me, my father did all these things, and today I'm a better person because what he did. Can the people who is following you say that? Can the people who is after you say that? They can say that they are better because you invested in them and you worry about your legacy. So again, if you're worrying about longevity, it's taking you to the wrong place. If you worry about legacy, I'm telling you, you will see the consequences on that in others. Maybe you won't be there. Maybe you won't be there to appreciate what you did. But I'm telling you, under your leadership today can be the next great leader, and you have an opportunity to invest in legacy and not in longevity. So if you like this video, please click like And I see you next week.